Hey, what's going on guys, I'm Silentcore and welcome back to my Red Dead series. Today we have some pretty bad news for Red Dead players, I'm afraid. Rockstar have just delayed their next launch, which is the GTA 5 Remastered Edition. And not only that, but apparently according to inside sources, they've also delayed, or internally delayed I should say, the GTA Trilogy also until next year, 2022. Now for us Red Dead Online fans, this is horrible news because the longer these titles are in development and continue to be delayed, and their releases are pushed back, the longer Red Dead Online will continue to be, a third place priority for Rockstar Games. It was only just a couple of weeks ago we had some inside sources share with Kotaku the major reason why Red Dead Online has seen fewer and smaller updates is because of Rockstar shifting support for all of these other GTA titles. And that pretty much reflects exactly what we've seen in Red Dead Online, guys. 2019 was the last good year for Red Dead Online. We had the Frontier Pursuits DLC, a huge DLC, and then that was followed up by the Moonshiners DLC at the end of 2019. Again, a really awesome DLC, and ever since then, we've just had smaller and smaller updates that are just taking way too long to come out. We basically get a week's worth of content to last us every 6 months, which just is not enough for the whole community. But yeah, in case you missed it, Rockstar Games made a pretty bizarre announcement of this delay at the PlayStation Showcase. These showcases should really be a place that you want to show off your next titles and get everybody excited for it, but I feel Rockstar has done the exact opposite, and you can see from their trailer here that it's probably one of the most disliked trailers Rockstar Games have ever released here. We have 27,000 likes and over 50,000 dislikes on it. And it's understandable why people are upset. This edition doesn't look expanded or enhanced. The graphics look honestly very comparable to the current GTA 5 game that we're playing currently, so to slap another $70 price tag on it is just insane. Now, Rockstar have announced on their newswire that the expanded and enhanced edition will have a range of technical and graphical improvements across the entire experience, including performance enhancements for select vehicles in GT Online and so much more. And if that's their biggest selling point, the fact that they have select vehicles getting performance enhancements, it does make me a bit concerned on how valuable this next gen version of GTA 5 is actually going to be, because it looks almost identical. The reason for the delay is also pretty vague. They said, well, we're extremely excited to be bringing GTA 5 to the latest generation of consoles. The game requires a few additional months for polishing and fine-tuning. We look forward to sharing more details about these expanded and enhanced versions soon, including the new standalone version of GT Online coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X in March. And it's also worth mentioning that we still have absolutely no confirmation of a Red Dead Redemption 2 expanded and enhanced edition, and we know it has to be coming. We still don't have any patches for either GTA 5 or Red Dead Redemption 2 on the next generation of consoles, so Rockstar must be intending to sell us on a next gen version of both of these games, but they still have not even announced it, and it's most likely what they're also saving the Rockstar editor for. And I mean, we're not asking for much from Rockstar, just a little bit of communication here would be nice, just at least some confirmation that they are working on a Red Dead Redemption 2 expanded and enhanced edition, I feel like would go a really, really long way. We also have an update on the release date of the remasters that Rockstar Games are working on. According to Tom Henderson, they aren't going to be due until sometime next year in 2022, and Tom Henderson is a very trusted inside source here that has been correct about countless other things, so this is a very reliable tip. And this is only referring to the remasters for the GTA Trilogy, so they include the Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. The remaster of Red Dead Redemption 1 is actually pending on the sales of this remastered version, so I would actually assume it was pretty unlikely we would see a remaster of that coming next year in 2022. I think that would be much further on. And don't get me wrong guys, I'm very excited for some of these remasters. Vice City and San Andreas were some of my all-time favourite video games. I still remember playing through those as a kid when I had to hide it from my parents, the fact I was playing Grand Theft Auto because I was so young. They're absolute classics. I'm definitely going to be buying this one again. But also at the same time, as a Red Dead Online fan, this just really hurts to see Rockstar continually prioritize all of these other releases and just give us smaller and smaller updates with, zero communication of what's going on. And with all of these other priorities right now for Rockstar Games, we have the GTA Trilogy, the remasters, and also the remaster of GTA 5. Will Red Dead Online and Red Dead Redemption 2 ever become a priority for Rockstar Games again? You know, by the time they get all these games out the door, Red Dead Online is going to be so old perhaps that we might never see the same support that we had on this game back in 2018, back in 2019, and they might just sort of fade out. And it's also pretty safe to assume that Rockstar will be shifting a lot of focus in the next few years to Grand Theft Auto 6. That game has been in pre-development for quite a while now. I should think they will be shifting up and ramping up into full development sometime very soon, especially since Grand Theft Auto is their biggest moneymaker right now. But yeah guys, thought I'd fill you in on this new information regarding the expanded and enhanced edition and also the release date for the GTA Trilogy if you guys are interested. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future breaking news like this for Rockstar Games. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of all the news we talked about today. Have a great weekend, and I'll catch you in the next one.